Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Friday night, the Diamondbacks even up their series with the Mets 7-2 at Chase Field in Phoenix. Mets had a couple of early leads, but this one got away.
You know, it's too bad. Jonathan Niese pitched a lot better than he has been pitching. He did get his fourth loss because he gave up 2 runs that gave up the lead.
I would say it's a step in the right direction. I felt really good, and I thought mechanically I was pretty sound today. Made some good pitches. Yeah, unfortunately, there at the end, they made the adjustment, put good swings on some pretty good pitches, and they came out on top.
Oh, he threw the ball very well. John had really good stuff tonight. Worked both sides of the plate, much more effective. Used his changeup much more effective. Threw some breaking balls. I thought he threw the ball well. We just we couldn't get him any runs to work with, but he pitched a good game.
I kind of try to keep my stride on line and just try to stay balanced a little bit better. I think that allows my arm to catch up, and that way I'm not cutting off my pitches.
Jeremy Hellickson for the Diamondbacks gets the win. He went 6 pretty strong innings, and there wasn't a lot of offense for the Mets tonight. Kadire hit a home run. Other than that, you didn't see too much. The Mets went down pretty easily, especially once the relievers came in the 8th inning.
Yeah, the Mets bullpen, which had been very good, had 14 straight scoreless innings before they gave up 4 runs in the 8th inning. But I think the bigger concern for this team, now with Daniel Murphy on the disabled list, joining Travis d'Arnaud and David Wright, is the offense. The Mets didn't have a hit after the 4th inning tonight.
They didn't have a hit. Maybe a positive is that Campbell, who's playing third base, instead of Murphy, did come up finally with a hit. He had an 0 for working to drive in a run, but just not enough offense. It seems like the Mets of late, when they lose a ball game, are scoring 2 or 1 run, and that's just not going to make it.
Well, you look at the middle of the order, and you've got Grandy at the top, obviously, and then Lucas and Kadire. I mean, they're huge. They're huge. They're the guys. They're the guys now that have track records of doing big things, and we need them to step in there and start doing it for sure. We got to capitalize. We see even last night. We were fortunate to come back and win the game last night, but we could have put that game away early, and didn't. And we've got to start, again using out, even if they're outs, using this productive outs, move runners along, hit a sacrifice fly. You look at what they did tonight. They put the ball in play, and they got a couple hits and got a couple sac flies, and next thing you know, the game's over.
So after a day in first place, the Mets fall a half game out. They'll play game 3 of this series Saturday night in Phoenix. Bartolo Colon goes for his 9th win against Chase Anderson. Our coverage begins with Cadillac first pitch at 9 o'clock Saturday night on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.